I'll ask Maryam first. Maryam, can you tell me why? What I wanted to ask is that many people say that this campaign that you're running is actually feeding into extremism, and there is like many right-wing people are going to, benefit from this, and it's going to feed racism. Can you tell us how you can distinguish your campaign from the rest?
Well, I think, obviously, there are a lot of racists out there, and I'm having the displeasure of meeting some of them since we've started this campaign. As I wrote to one of them, I said, I've heard about scary people like you, but, I'm getting emails from you now. Great. And I think, obviously, anything, any issue, even a women's rights issue, can be raised from a racist perspective, One law for all can be raised from a racist perspective, where it's, it's about not having immigrants and asylum seekers, and it's Britain for the British, and so on and so forth. And I think any campaign, any organization has to be judged on what it says and what it does, and I think that's where you can distinguish between our campaign and many others that are out there against Sharia. We are focusing on Sharia, but we're against religious-based tribunals altogether. And we're also coming with an anti-racist message, and one that says that, you're with us if you oppose Sharia and religious-based tribunals from a human rights perspective. You're with us if you're opposed to Sharia and religious-based tribunals from a citizenship rights perspective. And I think that's one of the ways in which you start to distinguish yourself from the right wing. And I think, fine, some in the right wing also oppose Sharia. It's sort of like saying, I can't oppose the Islamic Republic of Iran anymore because there's a threat of U.S. militarism on Iran, for example. Or in the same way, because people are opposed to the Islamic Republic in Iran, then they need to support U.S. militarism. I think it's not an either-or situation, and I think it is important that we actually stand up to the right, as well as to political Islam. And I think we can do that by creating a mass movement that is opposed to both and that defends people's rights. So, in a sense, I think, and if we look at the rally today, it was very obvious that it's a rally that is pro-rights, and I think this is something we need to work on and extend, because I think a majority of people agree with our message from a non-racist and anti-racist and a pro-human rights perspective.
Right, Maryam, thank you. I'll come back to you.